is like a blessing. Let death come once and for all. When deepest blood is lost.
From Gothric to Runeswick, we all know our plight. We've lost and we're taken from all walks of life. No matter your tale, no matter your home, we all are wayward souls. We drink and we fight, it's all in good fun. The Kraken we serve, he all makes us one. We sweat and we bleed, neath the blistering sun, until the day is done. There's wind in our sails, the past at our backs. We're quick to throw hands when our foes attack. With thorns at our side, our sword in our gun, our guile will not waver until we have won. Though our histories differ, our presence the same. We all had our places we needed to flee. Now we are your tale, now we are your home. We all are wayward souls.
Hello and welcome, everybody. We are back. How loud is that music?
You can we can all turn it down individually.
Yeah.
I just turned mine down.
Can you turn it up though individually as well?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yep.
So I'm gonna turn it down a little bit for me, so I can just watch my audio level real quick.
Which is good for me because I'm partially
That's
deaf
good.
in one ear.
It's also good because I can play like 1,500 sounds at once. So, yeah. But anyway, hello and welcome. In case you're wondering why it's black behind me, the Nexus is in process of moving, so you will don't worry about that. But hello and welcome, everybody. We are back with another episode of Wayward Souls. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? Everybody having a good time?
Wonderful.
All right.
Doing
Magnus,
the bomb.
please click the link in chat. And let me know if you can hear. I still have the dogs clicked. That was a mistake. Let me know if you can hear. Where'd the bell go? Fuck.
I hear music. I clicked
Okay, you can hear music. That's fine.
I just have this open and you change this one.
And I can change stuff at will and add a whole bunch of stuff all at once. Do you hear seagulls?
Yeah.
Do I
cool.
see seagulls?
Do you hear seagulls?
Oh yeah, I hear seagulls. Yes.
Okay, cool. There. I was just making sure that the change is working. Once I figure out how to make a campaign in Sirenscape, I will have this all set up on my tablet, so I can just switch this remotely. But with that being said, everyone's good. Everyone has their water. Everyone has everything you need.
I think so.
All right, cool. So, as we last left off, the Vanguard meeting up within the Oasis of Carspader, a tavern within Concordia, owned and operated by one of the O'Connell brothers. This place is where the Vanguard decided to lay their head for the evening, to have conversations with new friends, and also make business deals. Meeting a eccentric and very vocal about his own aspirations, a tiefling named Duquesne Bracone, Marquis of the Sea and first mate of the Kraken's Envy, or a ship formerly known as the Kraken's Envy as the session ended off. He told each of you, after overhearing your conversation, that the Sons of Argos have been hunting Flint not only for the 10,000 gold his mentor stole, but for an item. Gil stole the Soul Key, one of the 3 fabled keys of Odysseus, and the only way to get in to the legendary Santo Antaro. A fountain of youth, a well of wishes, a key to endless possibility. Nobody knows truly what is behind that door, but Odysseus split his key for many reasons, depending on what legend you believe. The Sons of Argos want the key, and many other pirates do as well. Flint is in possession of the Soul Key. The others are seemingly missing. However, Duquesne might have a map. It's in someone else's possession, but that's 2 out of 3 keys if the map is truly there. The Vanguard gathered the Kraken, Sinclair, and each other, and they talked about the possibilities of doing this heist, robbing one of the wealthier individuals of Concordia, a dragonborn named Barragan, and a former member of Duquesne's old crew. They decided to take on the job, and a heist will be planned within the coming days. But as the night ends, as Duquesne's finger is severed, as time passes, you all disperse out of the meeting room. 2 things. Malachi, do you put the key away? And where do you all disperse to? As you are getting the rest of your evening out of the way, it is getting late. Get your drinking in, your partying in over the next few days. Or day, I should say. But
So, like, what time of day is it?
it's late. Nobody
Didn't we
really
go
has a
in at,
clock.
8 o'clock-ish.
It's late. Nobody really has a clock, but it is evening.
So, is sunset past?
Yes, it is getting dark. Sunset is past by this point.
Okay.
By the time the meeting was over, the sun would have already set.
Well, I, for one, have to go perform over at the club because I
True.
got money to reimburse.
True. But if there's anything you want to do beforehand, I would suggest doing that because it takes you over an hour to walk over there.
Does the tea Grant gave me, how long does it make me sleep for? Like 8
You
hours?
have no idea.
Cool.
Damn, Grandin lists like a side effects label, like a
Nope.
prescription company.
She gave you
You
roofie
mean
tea.
Fantasy Costco? Yeah.
Yeah, Fantasy
Um,
Costco Kirkland brand Tylenol still has side effects.
As you're all within the meeting room still, seeing as nobody said where they're dispersing or if they're leaving yet,
Oh, okay.
Each-
We're thinking.
Yeah,
I'll
can
take
you
the
give
I'll
us a
take the lead
second?
here.
Yeah, jeez.
I'm just setting the scene while you're all thinking. Calm yourselves. Christ.
So everybody.
Give me 1 second. While you let me set the scene. Hold your
I'm gonna
horses.
fight. I'm gonna
Listen.
fight everyone right now. That's the senior
The
setting.
bear comes out, everybody dies. Anyway, get your highborn characters ready. Buck. Okay, so we're let you all think, because you need a minute. As you're all sitting in the waiting room, before you set off, before Flint goes and heads to the depths of hell to perform, you begin to hear more of a crowd go in. And looking out the windows to the left or the right-hand side of the room, you would see a myriad of people are beginning to flood in the oasis. Everybody coming in from the end of a shift down at the harbor, people coming in after the performance from Tusk Taker, and this place begins filling up. Seats are being taken, booths are being filled, and extra tables are being put out in the main lobby. This place is getting incredibly packed, and as you can hear faint music begin to play, there is even within the room here, a soft siren-like song that echoes through the halls as if it was reverberating out of the marble itself.
We hear songs reverberating in the marble.
Through the walls, yes.
Oh,
Like the walls themselves are singing.
what? What is going on with the walls?
Say.
It's normal.
They're singing.
Good question.
Are we in Baldur's Gate?
Oh yeah, that one tavern that has like the siren that sings in it.
Maybe it's some sort of enchantment.
Does it remind me at all of Thorin singing?
A little bit, yeah.
Aw.
Thorin is more kind of like there's more like Thorin's clearly singing a song, whereas this is kind of ambient calls. It's chilling at first, but then it soon kind of gives a relaxation and air of calm to it.
So, we have plenty of time tonight. What are we going to do? Don't
Where
you all
is
want
that
to?
band playing again tonight, or I don't know.
Didn't we get a pamphlet from Allison?
Mm-hmm.
Give you a ticket.
Oh.
Test Taker is playing again tomorrow. But Sinclair mentioned that
Big stage.
if Flint wants to just talk with them rather than watch them perform, he can attempt to set that up.
The homie.
It would be amazing.
So what?
How early in the morning are we having this meeting?
There was no time stated because you were all told to go do just kind of relax, take the night, do your thing, and there was no time stated.
Mm-hmm. So Flint, you have to go back to the dips, yeah?
Yeah. I don't think I'll make that mistake again. But in the meantime, I have a debt to settle.
What do the rest of us want to do?
Get fucked up.
Oh, I will gladly watch.
I think I'm going to retire for the night.
It is like so early. We still have plenty of night to go.
I thought we were partying.
Oh no, I'm gonna be performing over there. Maybe you
How
want
dare
to
you, Snazzy?
touch some of that? I don't know.
That's actually what I was thinking of wanting to do.
So we go sit in House of Sex and hang out.
They serve drinks there. We're there for the
So-
performance. Don't have to have sex. They can just sit with you too. I don't think they charge you for that.
I am okay.
I don't trust
We can
that, nor
watch
do I
Flint
want.
perform.
Yeah, Flint went upstairs, and now he owes his life to Bar. I'm good. I go watch him perform, though.
We go and did from Kraken to sex ladies.
Say again?
What?
This is you went from in debt to the Kraken to in debt to sex ladies.
Oh, and in debt to the Sons of Argos, it just seems to be a running theme, apparently.
You should be
Alright,
more
let's get
careful
outta
with your
here.
money.
Your credit score must be off.
Cryptid, can you speak into your mic, please?
No.
Listen,
Sarah-
I need to be able to hear you.
Sarah, you want me to carry Mint or?
Yeah. If you still have the permissions, so
I'm just gonna have a row of permissions because I have Mint and Cutter.
Yep.
I'm here. What?
seeing y'all
Can't you get out?
Okay.
The door's
Let
closed.
go. The door's not closed. Okay, there.
For me, it is closed.
What?
Yes.
Why? That's weird.
Don't forget
That is weird.
Stumpy. He'll eat everything in this place.
Oh. But they might lose track of him, and then it'd be real bad. But I bring. Yes.
Why is the
You
door
were
closed?
gonna leave him here?
It's so weird.
That is
Oh, I was
weird.
just if you were staying, I was just going to leave him with you.
No. I'll come watch Flint play.
Okay, then we all go.
Yeah, we all go watch Flint play, and they can have their, or you all can have your silly drink time.
I thought you
And
wanted to play the drinking game, Kanan.
I don't know how to play drinking games without drinking, but sure.
Kedon, drinking doesn't mean you have to drink booze. It's a drinking game. We just drink anything, I think.
So I can drink water.
I think so. I don't know. I've never played, but the name drinking game doesn't ring that has to be alcohol.
See, based off of what I have seen with the crew, they all drink ale and rum for every time they play drinking games. And they all tend to wake up naked in barrels.
Where'd Malachi go?
You could just play for fun, though. You don't have to drink alcohol, I suppose.
I shall play for
Yes.
fun.
Malachi, what are you doing?
Do I get prize if I win?
While everyone's
don't
talking,
think so.
I quickly run up the stairs to where the master suite. I forgot what it's called.
The Odysseus suite? Yeah.
Yeah, and I want to go. I want to like sneak up to the door and see if I can hear anyone inside.
No. As you kind of put your ear to the door, you walk upstairs, and it is this nice kind of French set of doors, which, for those that don't know, French doors are just like these nice wood paneled doors where there is like individual sect of windows within the doors themselves. Listening through, you don't hear anybody. And you don't really see any movement, or extra movement. I say you can still see Dominic walking around through the frosted glass, but you don't see any extra movement.
So he is inside.
He is, yes. He went upstairs.
I can see him through it.
Yeah, you can see someone moving around that matches his kind of shape and silhouette.
Can I tell if he's like anxiously waiting or if he's just like pacing? Like what's
more-
the vibe?
More like just kind of, he just got upstairs. He's like putting his stuff away, preparing the room, preparing himself for the night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I run back downstairs.
Yeah, his invite upstairs earlier was more of a come upstairs when you want, not so much like I'll be waiting, sitting
that's
at
what
the
I
door.
said.
Like he's not going to be sitting there like Strahd, like I've been waiting for you.
I didn't know if he was there or not. I was gonna do something else if he wasn't there.
Okay.
I thought you
He's
said
there, so-
I've been vaping for you.
I've been vaping for you.
He's just up there with an elf bar, just like.
Yeah.
Okay, come back down.
As you head back down the stairs, this place is packed, and Flint, you feel a tug at your shoulder.
Hmm?
Standing behind you, you see the kind of dressed very differently in much more modest attire, a kind of heavy long coat over her, the drow woman from before.
Oh, the one who was by the show?
The one who took your money after.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Oh,
the
hi.
the courtesan.
Yes.
So I was wondering about the performance.
Yeah.
Were you still wanting to do that, or?
Yeah. Absolutely. That's why I'm here.
So some of the girls and I were wondering if you could host it. Maybe here at the Oasis. We tried to get it cleared through the storyteller, but she doesn't want any performances. She feels like it would distract the client, not so much the clientele, but the performers.
Oh,
The ones that are working currently.
I guess would that count towards the you know the dead?
Depends on how good the show is.
Fair. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll give it my I'll give it my all.
Well, I'll go back and catch up with the others, and they'll all be here soon.
Awesome.
All right. She kind of
Go ahead.
That's
She just-
strange.
kind of touches your arm and very nervously walks away.
Well, so
Wait,
we don't have to
hold
go
on,
to
hold on,
dibs.
hold on. Is everything okay?
Yes. I just it's fine. She walks off.
Okay. That was weird. Change of plans, guys. I guess I'm performing here.
Oh, that's very convenient. That means we
Right
don't
now?
have to go
We
far.
should probably go secure a booth now.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
It's probably
Looking
Probably.
through into the tavern restaurant proper, there are no booths or seats. There are
What the
some
fuck?
tables in the lobby that you're in that have been set up. I just didn't build them for the sake of being able to actually walk. So
Oh,
use
this was-
use your theater of the mind. There are tables here.
Is there a free one for us to sit at?
Yes, there is. Just all the booths and kind of area where you guys were sitting prior has all been filled up.
I mean, if we want a booth, I mean, me and Asta can probably kick people out.
Oh. Wanna fight people?
No,
Ooh.
no, I don't think there's need for that.
The tables should be fine. Plus, I lean to Malika. I don't think starting trouble here is what we need.
He just gives her like a little like cat-like smile, like
Yeah.
mischief.
She like grabs his elbow between her fingers and like shakes his arm.
I just realized the hanging ghost face from Adrian's mic, and now he's just staring at me. As you all grab a table, you sit down, and you notice there are many servers. Before there was none. It was just kind of you order some drinks and have them brought over. But now there are a number of servers all walking about, all dressed in fine robes and very fine clothes of varying cultures and dress, as they are dropping off drinks, dropping off food. You're all kind of sitting there for a moment, and you see a server beginning to make their way over to you. A very tall, athletic but slender-bodied male. They have tan skin, but you can see that there are highlights on their face, their body, and specifically their ears of a slight, almost like purple, like a lilac purple. Their hair, you can see, is like a dark brown, and almost looks like it's like dusty or dirty. Like whenever people get covered in like a layer of dirt, you can kind of see it resting in their hair. Their eyes themselves look like gemstones as they walk over and they sit down. This kind of beautiful, like purple gems that are accented with like a gold almost. They sit down at the table with you, and they just begin laying out a few little pamphlets. So, what can I get for each of you? Are you looking for drinks, food? Are you looking to party? Are you looking to just relax and fade away into the background?
I would like to fade away, please.
Oh, all right. And the rest of you? Are a quiet evening, or are we getting rambunctious?
I'll take a drink.
Oh. Can I get your most flavorful drink that is not alcohol?
Of course, darling.
I'll take a
Could I get your
strongest
most
drink.
flavorful
I look at
drink?
Magnus when he calls me darling.
Perfect.
What was that, Mint?
Can I get your most flavorful drink that is alcoholic?
Of course.
Thank you.
So are we all fading into the background tonight? Or
Not Flint here.
He's gonna
I guess,
perform.
I guess I should ask. Is it okay if I perform a few songs?
of course. As long as the crowd doesn't get too rowdy and you don't incite any bar fights, and you're not expecting any form of payment from the establishment, it is completely fine.
Sure.
Alright. I'm sure you'll do great. Let's see.
Thanks.
Kind of reaches over and like
Uh,
pinches your forearm.
Could I also probably just like a shot of your finest rye, I think would help.
Of course.
Thanks.
Now we'll be starting a tab of paying individually.
How much is all of these right now that we've got?
Drinks at the table, plus the table. You're looking at altogether like 15 silver.
I produce 1 gold piece,
Tap it is.
and I just push it over to him.
Takes that, and your tab will be open for the night. Everything will be
Sorry, sir.
charged. Of course.
I would like also what Gadon is having here, my friend.
I'm
Okay.
having alcohol drink.
I know.
Oh,
All right.
I've had a lot tonight. I think I'm stopping.
My name is Cepheus, and I will be strictly yours for the evening. So if you need anything, just call. As he taps the table and kind of begins moving through the crowd very rapidly.
Oh. I no longer have a gala ticket. I gave mine to Nico.
I will get you another ticket.
Thank you, Kadon.
Not even a moment passes, and all of your drinks are brought, and they are prepared to perfection.
I am glad Nico is coming, though.
You can see behind the bar, not only is there the rotund bartender from before and the very slender O'Connell man, but you can also see that there is a 6-armed, about 7 foot tall individual. It's got a kind of very flat nose. It kind of looks like the features of like Goro from Mortal Kombat, who is just mass preparing drinks, flipping bottles, and just quickly making about 4 to 5 drinks at a time.
Hell yeah.
Where'd Malachi go?
How many arms did you say?
You're like, oh, you're standing over in the other room. I thought you were gone.
All right.
Oh, there's Malachi. I just, my object permanence was not over there.
Kind of hard to miss love.
Is this table big enough for me to look at the new maps?
No.
Damn.
The new maps are very large.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're.
I was just gonna.
What's-
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, what does my drink look like?
So the drink that's the most flavorful drink that's not alcoholic is it's this kind of like if you've ever had a blueberry smoothie, it's that like purplish, kind of like deep purplish color.
Okay.
Yeah.
I taste a little sippy.
It is just like it's like a very berry forward fruit punch.
Okay.
Nice. Good choice, Gadon.
Yes.
I quite like this.
Cepheus brings you any drinks or refills. Your tab has been started and will be given to you upon checkout.
Can I
So
get some appetizers?
they bring food for the sake of brevity. They bring food.
Is there mozzarella sticks?
No, There is not mozzarella sticks. I'm gonna lose my mind.
What kind of shenanigans is this?
So where's Flint's?
Oh!
Where are they letting Flint play? Like just right here in the lobby?
They haven't told him yet.
Okay. Magnus, would this be a good time to exchange books?
Change books.
Exchange. If you remember, I asked if I could read your book
In
at
a-
some time.
In a public setting like this?
May make it sound so special.
Well, it is special. I don't know. Sure.
Are people usually... I mean, here doesn't seem like the town where they're concerned with religion. There's not exactly coalition here.
No.
If
There's
you don't
plenty of
want to, you don't
thieves.
have to. It's alright.
Magnus just looks around to see how many people are around.
This place is packed, like shoulder to shoulder. This place is packed, and it's like if you've ever been to like a modern like club or bar on like a Friday night, it's that kind of atmosphere. Like the place is shoulder to shoulder. If you want to go anywhere, you're walking around or dodging people. Every table has has at least like 2 to 3 people at it. There are people outside that are drinking and still being served. It is quite packed in here.
Mm.
Walking.
It's not just religious text. It has secrets in there. Secrets of our order. Like, I don't know.
Oh. I didn't know. I don't... At least as far as I've been taught...
It does have the scripture in there, but it's not only that. It's also kind of like a mission journal.
Hmm.
And because you're also holy folk, I will in fact share it with you. You would understand such importance to an artifact of such, but what you're given first when you want to join the church is just a normal leather-bound Bible, like that has the Holy Scripture in it. Whereas this is not something I feel comfortable opening it to public eyes, and kind of forbidden as well.
Okay.
Later tonight, when we head upstairs, you can then.
I know my...
Good.
It's real quick. I know my prayer book isn't much, but I think if it's alright with you, us being the holy folk, someone else to pray for them, I think would be nice.
Someone else to pray for who?
Remember at the grotto when I pulled out my prayer book? That's the only holy text I have. Is book that I've put together of the faces of everyone.
You made the book.
Mm. My mentor gave me the book as a way to focus myself, put what I wanted into that book myself, what I wanted to pray for. And so that's what it ended up being. And I pet the cat that walks up on me on the floor.
There are street cats kind of all about, yeah.
What you want, woman?
Malachi's holding one out of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they jump up on tables, and some people shoo them away, and some people accept the fact that they're a cat. It's a very normal thing in car spaders, so it's not forbidden in here.
I also pick up the cat that's meowing at me. Give it a little kiss.
Cats are not really owned in car spader. It's just kind of they're about.
The community cat.
Yeah, except there's like 1,000 of them.
It's
Oh my
Paula's
god,
pleasure.
Fatty, Jesus Christ.
He's so happy right now.
Magnus pets the cat too.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. That's what you. It's your own prayer book that you make. Kind of like your own duty that you forge. You forge your own destiny, sort of idea that my religion also follows. Is that something that your religion does, or was that just your mentor that taught you to do that? Did you learn from like a clergy?
No. It really just was me and my mentor. We lived up on a mountain, and he's the one that taught me everything about Bahamut. I didn't actually really know much about gods in the pit. I'd heard some people praying. Sometimes they'd speak about it, but I didn't really understand until my mentor started teaching me about Bahamut.
How long? I don't know if have you ever told the story of how you left the pits?
No. It's simple, really. They just bought me. My mentor and a fellow paladin.
They just bought you.
I was confused as well, as I was there for a very long time. My mentor told me even if hold on, I can do this. My brain. Let me open my little file here. Excuse me one moment. I was very confused as well as to why they sold me. He told me if you become too much of a problem, even a blacksmith will sell a chest plate if it never sells. That was a bit of a problem, you could say.
Who told you that?
My mentor.
Kind of rude.
Yeah.
Your story
So-
is so much more simple than mine.
Yes, my reason I asked is I was wondering how long it took you, or what happened, and how long you knew your mentor after the pit. But I guess it was right from the get-go, eh?
It's been about 3 years. I went from the pit to his home up in the Verdulia Mountains. And that's all I've known for 3 years, besides the pit.
Verdulia.
As the tavern is filling up, you begin to see some familiar faces. You see Tusk Taker themselves walk in, and the entire crowd begins to erupt, kind of patting them, people going to like shake their hand, and just greet them as the legendary bards walk in. You see the tiefling woman that has keep eyeing up Flint also steps in, sits at the bar. The rest of your vanguard, Alicent and crew, all sit down at a table. They give you guys a nod and a wave. Alicent walks over to the table and kind of touches you on the shoulder, Kadan. We are going to do a bit of a service for Aaron tomorrow, if you wanted to take part in that.
Of course.
Okay. I hope you all are staying out of trouble, yes. She smiles at each of you and then returns to her table.
What do you think they think of us?
They will respect us.
Or do they fear us?
No, they will respect us. I've had the conversation.
Oh,
Oh. Also, why would they fear us? We haven't really done thing to make them fear us, have we?
no, besides the first thing, which was killing their mates.
Fair enough.
That wasn't us, that was Thor.
A woman walks
Enough.
up to the table
You're right.
and kind of knocks on the table and pats on Kadan's shoulder.
Oh,
The rest of
hello.
you see an elven woman, very muscular body, wearing kind of simple, broken down leathers, a green, kind of earthy green cloth mask around her throat, strapped leather pants with knee pads and strapped high leather boots that go about halfway up her thigh, or up her calf. Her hair pulled back in a very tight bun, a haggard and tired look in her eyes, and those eyes of liquid gold. It takes each of you a moment, but you recognize these eyes.
Hey,
Thorin.
As
Yeah.
Thorin just... hi. I thought if you could go to a place like this, then so could I.
Why don't you pull up a chair? You can join us.
I'm gonna wait outside for everyone else.
Oh,
Chef is on his way here. He's
oh,
just
Chef is going to love it here.
getting a few people.
Oh,
Is it expensive
to stay here?
to drink here?
I just paid 15 silver for everybody's drinks, so I don't think that's a lot.
Okay. She puts a gold down on the table. Next round's on me, then.
And you can join us for drinking games.
Okay. She gives like a half unsured smile and goes and talks with the rest of the Vanguard for a bit before moving on to the bar. And a refill of drinks or a refill round is brought to the table.
What's the strongest drink that I have here?
It is a kind of light lime green liquid.
Absinthe.
It looks like absinthe.
Oh, okay.
God.
I get that.
Um
What's
okay.
the taste like?
I want to keep up the team.
Have you ever sniffed gasoline?
Oh
Holy
god.
Yeah.
I love the
Have you
smell of
ever
gasoline.
have you ever taken a good whiff of gasoline mixed with oil? Like it smells like diesel, like homemade diesel is what it smells like. It's not
Nice.
pleasant.
Ew.
Delicious.
I did that
Yum.
same thing that we did with the other drinks. I was like, ugh, and then I like handed up for Asta to try.
Yeah.
Oh, I tried.
So
He doesn't
are we
even
all
smell
gonna
like
chug
it.
this?
Oh, we're supposed
I
to
was just
drink
giving
really fast.
Asta a taste.
Oh, it's not a big cup. Like it's a like maybe half an ounce.
Like a
it's
shot?
it's half a shot
Oh.
basically.
I
Oh,
still
so-
give Asta a little taste. So.
Malachi, you are like king of fun guy. What are games we play?
King of fun guy.
While we're drinking.
Yes.
Well, there's always the usual. Never have I ever.
Okay.
But I have never done a lot of stuff.
Yeah, which doesn't say a lot for us.
Thorin sits down with a wine glass filled with this kind of pale blue liquid that looks like it has shimmering liquid silver inside of it.
That is a really fancy drink.
I haven't had it in a long time. It used to hurt my throat. She looks at Uno and smiles.
Aw. I just give
Your
her a
throat
nod. And I reach over and I just tap the top of her hand.
How do
Glad
we
you're
play?
feeling better.
Malachi, how do we play this game?
I'm now thinking about it, and I don't think that's probably gonna work with most of us.
What oh no, let's try one time.
All
That's the
right.
worst that could happen.
Sure. So, the gist of it is, we all hold up 10 fingers. Well, however
doing
many
10?
all of you have.
Yeah, what do we do? 5?
We do
Let's
five,
do let's
okay.
do 3.
We do 3.
Let's do 3.
I feel
I
like
like 3
Malachi
as
would
well.
start low. I feel like Malachi would notice it.
Malone.
Number 3.
I was going based on, like, the, original one. Sorry. Sure, we'll start with 3 fingers.
Okay.
person goes,
That's this
they
many,
say.
right?
I put down one
No,
of his
we-
fingers.
Literally holding him up.
as you put down one,
Oh, okay.
Stumpy just holds up both of his hands because he doesn't have articulated fingers, and then they form.
Stumpy, you are a freak of nature.
They're not like they're more like they're not like
It's
they're
like
not
segmented like this.
yeah he's got like yeah
He's got elite
it's
hands.
yeah he's got elite hands. They're not like human fingers. They're just like these little like little
Could you
stumps.
I
imagine?
hate that.
He
Uno
splits
sees it
his
and just
fingers
chugs the
and
rest
they're
of that
hyper-
drink. Just
Oh, as if any of you finishes the thing that smells like diesel, roll a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage -5.
oh my god!
What if you're
What if
sipping
I-
it?
I was
If
gonna
you're
say, I was
sipping
taking a
it,
sip out of mine.
just the disadvantage, but if you finish it, disadvantage -5.
It
It's
is
supposed to-
very
You said the strongest thing here, and it's that, and it's meant to like get the most
And drunk.
seasoned of alcoholics drunk.
Oh.
It's supposed to end the night.
It's gonna fuck me up, dude.
This is how we're starting.
I still would like to participate in today's game.
I can smell that from here.
I rolled an 11. Well, the total's an 11.
You sobered up and are now drunk again.
Hell yes.
I had sippy, so I have to roll too.
Yes,
What
just
was
with
the
disadvantage.
roll?
Just
With
Constitution,
disadvantage?
just with
Okay.
disadvantage. If you took a sippy, just disadvantage.
19.
You're feeling buzzed. I want to state the DC on this is 27.
Oh my god.
Good
Jesus.
lord.
Yeah,
Uh,
Mint I think might be
it-
like just passed out instantly. So
What did Mint get?
Oh no, no, man!
Mint is like. Did you finish it or did you just take a sip?
She would have had like half of it.
I
so
was
yeah.
gonna
Okay,
say
you're-
I would have like split with Mint. on this
You're
drink.
drunk. Like Mint is inhibitions and worries gone. Like Mint, you're drunk enough to take your mask off in public. Like that's the level you're at.
Damn.
Yeah,
I got a
you're
4.
you are also fucking hammered.
He's gonna try to explain the game.
Yeah. Well, for the
All right,
sake
well,
of brevity, the game was explained before the drunk hit.
Yeah. I would have explained it, and then I took
We saw
took
the
the half
zombie
of
thing,
it.
and then we both like took it.
Okay.
The devolve of humanity. Like this is meant like it's like it's stated. I have the little bottle card here. It is stated with after the DC. 1 shot gets you drunk. 2 shots blacks you out. 3 shots kill you.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
That's some
Oh my god.
potent
Uno-
shit.
Uno, who was standing at this table, sits down.
Whoa, the room is spinning, guys.
you would all watch Uno like lean on the table, and then just kind of slowly ease into the chair.
Dawn just kind of goes.
Because Uno does not sit at all. She doesn't sit.
She is sitting.
Thorin,
You okay there, Uno?
I
Thorin
feel great.
hands her glass to Magnus. You like wine, right?
Sure, yeah, I do.
I don't know if you're drinking, but you can try.
This is your one?
Yes. It's the kind of light blue, like or I should say cloudy blue liquid with the swirling shimmering silver essence in it.
This is wine.
Yes.
It looks like a little ghosty.
Does look quite peculiar. How is it made? Magus will take it from her. Thank you.
It's I don't know the process, but it is expensive and it was always a treat on my old crew. I've missed it a lot.
Your old crew. Before the Wayward Sun.
She nods.
Oh. Magnus taste it.
It is. You get hit with a wave of flavors. It tastes like the most refreshing water you have ever tasted in the middle of the desert. It tastes like the best piece of food. Like, it is... The flavor itself is undescribable, but the
It's like
taste...
ambrosia.
It's like you've been dehydrated and you finally got water, or you've been like dying of heat stroke and finally got ice cream. Like, you are... It is what you needed exactly in that moment, and the flavor is beyond delicious, but undescribable. You can now speak Elven for the next hour.
I think I could already speak Elven.
Okay, if you couldn't. Oh, actually, sorry. If you already spoke Elven, you can speak
Sylvan?
Sylvan. Yeah, sorry. I had to look back at the item card.
Cool.
You can speak Sylvan for the next hour.
You can speak to me.
Ooh.
Yeah. She takes the cup back and continues sipping on it. It's
That's magnificent. What is it called?
Tears of Calliope. Calliope, sorry. It's a very old wine.
Very old. How much does it cost?
The bottle's about 350 gold.
How much for the glass?
Oh, I bought a bottle. She like starts tugging at her handkerchief.
Oh.
Queen.
I this is the only place I can find it unless I went home, and I don't want to do that.
I can
Where are
drink
you
to
from,
that.
Thorin?
Von Gathir. Technically
Really?
speaking.
What's it like
Technically
there?
I was a baby. I don't really remember it.
I get that.
Hmm.
Anyways, Malachi, fun guy.
Yep.
Well, so
No,
we're playing this game.
Uh-huh.
How do we? So we've learned how. Why don't you start us off?
I start us off.
Yes.
Why?
You are. Well, we need example.
All
Start.
right.
You can start little, you know.
Hmm. What wait, no, we're on a different continent. Never mind.
You guys are on Lanthandriel.
Yeah, okay. I can't think of something. I thought of like later ones, but like if we're starting with an easy one, I don't got that.
Okay. How about never have I ever done drugs that Cobb does.
You watch Thor. You watch.
I'll do everything.
You watch Thorin take a drink.
Yay! Let's fucking go!
Oh.
That was a bit
Okay.
targeted.
Thorin, why don't you play with us? What's yours? We'll go
Yeah.
around the table.
Okay. So who all takes a drink? I should say.
I've never done drugs, so
So
Take
Kadan.
a drink.
I'm assuming I never have,
No.
unless
Magnus
they did it to
drinks.
me.
No.
Magnus?
Magnus drinks.
Mushrooms?
Yeah. Psychedelics.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. I'm sure
Yeah,
Cobb's
yeah.
done everything, probably, right?
Cobb is a I'll do anything twice type person.
He's a savant. Yeah.
Cobb is one of the few people in my world that isn't like a junkie that has tried agony just for the sake of like, yeah, I've done that.
Okay, that was like-
I can see him doing.
Yeah.
Well, if anyone wants to, let me know.
that was like simple question.
Never have I ever danced to music at like a concert.
Yeah, never done that.
Drink.
Drink.
I drink.
Drink.
Oh. Never?
No.
Never.
Wow.
Oh, I guess I have. When Flint played back before Bear blew
Yeah,
up.
you
City.
danced
Yeah.
with Mint.
Yes.
Oh
But
yeah.
you're supposed to drink if you have done the thing. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I drink.
All right then.
Don's just every
Sorry,
time.
my second drink is not the strongest. I definitely get like the.
Yo, no, you don't. They don't give you another shot of that unless you
Okay,
ask.
good.
Like, we don't want a death on our hands.
Yeah.
What was it? That Cutter gave me that reminded me of my mentor. That was it. The beer that was like Guinness. It was like King something.
King Stout.
King Stout.
Hey,
I drink that.
It's hearty, but yeah, they bring it over. It's in one of those like coiled top bottles that like you have to like peel the hinge back and it opens. Mint's gonna what?
Nice.
Drink her poison.
Okay.
Drink her poison.
Drink your poison.
It's very
It's Mint's turn.
it's very good. The rest of you would see Mint's eyes like narrow. Her like with just you know when a cat gets into murder mode and like their pupils are non-existent. It's similar to that. You would just watch her pupils just
When she drinks it?
cinch
Oh,
down
that's
when she drinks it. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. That was good one, Thorin.
Mint, your turn.
I don't. Sort of boring, but I guess. And she just kind of looks down. Never have I ever had intercourse.
I take a drink.
Big old to
Big sippy.
Thorin
Thorin
drinks.
Thorin doesn't
No,
drink.
wait. No, I don't drink. Una doesn't drink.
No drink.
I'm still two up.
Expensive and then I see.
It's expensive.
Flint. God damn it.
Oh god.
No, Uno hasn't. Uno's a lady.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So,
Hey.
so Kadon, Malachi, and who?
Flint.
Flint.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Not Thorin.
No, Thorin's never.
Let's go.
Huh.
Oh shit.
Uno, your turn.
That was a very spicy question.
That was.
That's really good.
I mean, given everything I know, quotation marks. Never have I ever smoked.
For fucking Malachi. Oh.
I lose.
Ah!
Yeah, Magnus drinks.
All right.
Is Magnus
Oh.
still in?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Magnus
lit.
drinking now?
Oh, he's drinking
Give
like
the
the
wine.
same thing Kadon is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or fruit
juicy.
punch.
Just some juicy.
Yeah, some juice.
Alright,
pat-
Dosta.
Yeah, I pat us on the shoulder. Your turn.
Oh, I got to go. Never have I ever stolen.
Thorin
I take a
drinks.
drink.
This is just fuck Malachi up, dude.
That just come from Malachi.
Well, I
Like the most
technically,
wholesome group.
I mean, I participated in pirating, but I never took anything directly.
Then that means you haven't stolen.
But what about the one time when we got hired for that one guy, Malachi Magnus? I didn't touch anything, but I did participate in the work.
It was a job.
Mhm.
We didn't really steal.
Okay.
We're just
Alright.
kind of.
And we never even got the crate anyway. Wait,
Yeah, we did because we got paid.
Yeah.
so who carried the crate? I can't remember.
I think I did.
Malachi, or no?
You did steal then.
Oh shit.
Oh, you did steal.
Take a seat, babes.
Take a seat.
I was just told to carry things, but I take the drink.
All right.
Okay. Magnus, your turn.
Magnus' turn.
I have one finger left.
I'm fucking out at this point.
I'm also out, actually.
Oh, still ask your question. It is just for good fun.
Never have I ever fallen in love.
Thorin drinks.
I drink.
Asta!
That was another good one. Stumpy?
Malachi didn't drink?
How is Stumpy doing? She's just got
Really?
random stuff.
Oh yeah, Stumpy has drinking and also not put fingers down every single time. He has no idea what's going on. Like when everybody starts like laughing and talking, he's just like, yeah,
Like a dog.
yeah,
He's like, everyone's having a good time?
yeah,
Having a good time.
yeah.
We all turn to him and he's just like,
Yeah.
duckies.
Yeah.
Keys.
Wait, so who were the people that drank?
Asta. Asta and
Austin
Thorn?
Thorn, yeah.
What was the-
Asta Thorn and Flint, I believe.
The question was never have I ever fallen
no.
in love, Mint.
Flint did not drink.
Oh, Flint did not drink. Okay. All right, Malachi, your turn.
Oh, this is gonna be the good one.
We'll see. Never have I ever lied to someone I was close to.
Thorin drinks.
Everyone takes a drink. I'm down to one finger.
No one else drinks.
Oh,
All right, Flint, your turn.
Not to be the bummer here, but never have I ever felt like I fit in.
Thorin finishes your drink.
Never have I ever felt like I fit in.
Never, ever? Okay, but can you say that you fit in here?
Do
Yeah, what the hell? You fit in here.
Oh, really?
He is.
You still don't... You really don't feel like that?
Even after our wholesome talk on boat? I called you Captain Lockhart?
Fair. I don't know. You're all so sure of yourselves.
If Kadon would, he'd be like, bro.
Or you put up a good front. One of the two. But
Also, this really doesn't know who he is.
Asta's just here for the good
Oh
time.
god! Oh god! Oh god!
Oh,
I don't like you.
I just hang out. Oh, someone's at my door. 1 second.
You would hear, like, kind of from down below the table. Nicknames for fucking losers, anyway.
Oh, well, okay.
As kind of pulling himself up onto the table in a very, like, almost the splits, propping himself up between Kadon and Flint's chair and resting on the table itself. You see the goblin of Tusktaker, Licka, as he is,
I don't know why I'm offended by that, but I know.
I was like, wait, what? Why? And then it clued in. I'm like, oh. God damn it. He's got a burgundy mullet, heavy makeup, vibrant yellow eyes, a loot strapped to his back, and full body tattoos. Very tight red leather pants and spiked leather bracelets. So, I heard one of you's a bit of a fan. I'm gonna guess it's the monkey. Or... As he, like, looks around the table.
What?
I hope it's not the fucking mushroom.
He is your biggest fan.
Actually, yeah, actually he is.
Alright, we've had weird, but My name's Liquor. I am what? I can't say it now. I can't say it now without hearing Josh. I don't know why I should be offended.
God damn it. Did you guys get to catch tonight's show?
We
Saw a
really
little
tried.
bit of it on the way by.
Yeah, this is what we like to see.
You're amazing.
Oh no. So
For real.
one of the girls told me want to use a bar? Might be performing tonight here. The entire time he is like slack-jawed and wide-eyed, staring at all of you. He's a very unsettling little individual. Malachi,
So wasted.
you not wasted, but like coked out of his mind.
Oh, fucking God.
Nah, he is living that rock star life.
Well, if you want to have some drinks, enjoy the high life, depending on how good your performance is, you can come party with Tusk Taker.
What?
As he hops down off the tables, backs away, arms wide, as he walks into the crowd.
Yeah.
I can't.
I take it back. I
can't
like
believe-
him.
Well, the character.
believe it. We actually
I don't
spoke with.
understand
I'm
why
not
he
saying
was
the
doing
name.
that.
I like his energy.
What
I'm
the
missing what
character.
the name was.
His name is Licka because they're all named after metal bands.
Oh.
So we have Licka, Lincoln, Ash, and Trivy, or Linkin Park, Metallica, Ashes to New, and Trivium.
Okay.
And so Licka.
Look at these.
God damn it. When's Flint supposed to perform?
Whenever he gets the go ahead.
Okay. Who would give Flint the go ahead?
The girls that are all all of the Depths of Hell off shift courtesans that are all here, kind of mingling and talking amongst themselves in the corner. They're currently talking with one of the bartenders about the performance.
Oh.
Well, Flint, let it be known you fit in. Okay.
Let it be known
Cut
what?
out there? Let it be known what?
You fit in. You fit in here with this group of people.
Yes, of course you do. I thought
Yes.
you
Can I
joined
buy
the
a
cruise
gala
so
ticket
soon.
from here?
You can buy a gala ticket from here, as
Like-
the concierge or the host of this establishment walks over. I've been told that you are looking to perform here.
That's right.
Well, we do not have a stage.
That's fine. An empty corner would do just fine.
Due to the busyness of tonight's current climate, we can offer you my front desk to perform on as long as you promise not to fall off and break your neck.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
He nods.
thank you.
You will be performing within the next hour or so, as long as you're ready. There's just some things that need to be wrapped up. Evening rushes and all that.
Sure, understandable.
He nods. Goes back behind his desk.
Okay.
Okay.
I had an idea for a new game.
Okay.
Oh,
I like that one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright, this one is cool. What the fuck is up with that?
Okay.
What?
Explain.
So,
what's up with what?
this is how we're gonna get to know each other a little bit better so we can actually understand things, I guess.
Alright.
Okay.
Whoever goes asks the question to someone here, anyone, and you ask them, you have to start it saying, wherever the fucking thing is, and you end it with, what the fuck is up with that?
Okay.
Are you going first, Malachi?
Yeah, you start this off.
Alright. Kid Don,
Oh,
you said the bear can't come out, right?
not right now, no.
So we're in the clear.
Mm-hmm.
What is your deal with that one group?
What one group?
What are they called?
The hunters.
Yeah.
The
What the fuck is up with
hunters?
that?
The glint hunters.
The Glint Hunters? And
Yeah.
I thought I shared that with you.
Did you?
Yep.
He did. He
When?
definitely did.
I'm
In the
drunk.
grotto.
In the grotto. Long story short, just to kind of wrap back around on it, they blew up my family home.
But how?
There was magical tower in our village that they that the Gold King Castiel had put there. And the island, I think I have mentioned this to Uno, but Akamar used to move around, and that tower was important to it. And my father, he came to our village, said that we were soon to come under attack, and we had to get to safety. And then 3 days later, me and Mishkala went looking for my parents, and we watched the village explode. And it originated from the tower.
I don't think I was there for this conversation.
But yes, the Glint Hunters killed my mother and father, I assume, so I do not like them.
Is that where the bear comes from?
That is the first time he came out.
The more you know. Alright, so Kadon, now you go.
So I have to ask somebody what the fuck is what.
What the fuck is up with that?
Okay. 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 Flint.
Yeah?
What the you talk about Gil a lot, but you never really shared all that much about him. Like, what the fuck is that? You just talk
What?
about he died, and
Sure.
that he taught you things, but like, was he like father figure to you? Or was he like?
Yeah. Well, you know, I guess it's worth noting that I wasn't always with the circus. The reason I joined was I saw in the performers there something that I always longed for myself, which was a way to express myself. I as you've probably noticed by now, I'm not really great at expressing myself in the traditional ways. But they commanded the audience so beautifully. Like, everyone waited on their every word with bated breath. And I wanted that. And so I joined, but I didn't know anything, and Gil was the first person to take me in. He saw I don't know what he saw, maybe some potential. But he took me in and he taught me everything he knew. And through that, yeah, I guess you could say he was sort of a father figure. He taught me how to speak, in a sense.
Oh,
How
he
to
was
finally
rough back in-
express myself. Which you're definitely gonna see a bit later tonight. So I look over at the desk to see if things are ready yet.
For the most part, they've set up like a little cloth over top of the desk, and people have begun to gather. They begin passing word around about a live performance.
Looks like any moment now, actually. Yeah.
Oh, but there's Lady Bunny.
This is just me gathering the crowd.
Whose turn is it next?
I guess
It would be Flint's turn.
means I ask a question now.
Yes, sir.
Mint. You don't
Yes.
seem to talk a lot either. What the fuck's up with that?
I guess it just kind of stems from my growing up. Growing up in an orphanage, I was a little bit more of an outcast, given the fact there was a lot of, I guess, prettier races, for lack of better words. And they were kind of cliquey, so I kind of just kept to myself a lot. And kind of became more like another chore keeper than a child there, but yeah. I guess I just don't have a lot of experience talking with people, so I don't tend to speak up very much. So I guess that's what the fuck is up with that.
I guess that's one thing we kind of have in common then.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know what to ask anyone. Asta, you might not know either, but one day you had you didn't have wings, and then suddenly you did. What the fuck's up with that?
I called out wings to fly and wings appear.
Like
You know?
instinctually?
Oh yes, don't you remember? That was when Flint was getting stabbed on the beach. So I was going to fly with my spectral rings I've had for so long, and then poof, real ones showed up. So I don't know what happened.
The power of friendship.
Wait, that's a power?
Flint being in danger
Sure
brought
is,
out your
buddy.
wings.
Yeah,
Oh.
like adrenaline.
So, okay, Flint. So if you get stabbed more, I get stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not test that theory, okay, man?
That is good plan. You get too many times. Kadon and me handle a few stabbings. You very, squishy. Not very
Yeah,
good
I
for
It
was
that.
just
seems
so
to be a
strong.
running gag, huh?
Yeah, he only gets shot, not stabbed.
Yes.
I get shot a lot.
Mm. Oh, okay. So, Magnus, why do you follow Golden Bow?
Oh, so you're just gonna ask that, huh?
Was it
You didn't finish what
Yeah.
you didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't
They say
properly ask
they say the
question.
word.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Did I do it?
Yeah.
Close
did.
enough. Well, I don't know if I've ever told anyone where I grew up. Does anyone know the town of Ellenburg?
No.
No one's probably ever heard of it because it's a tiny little fuck off place in the middle of the jungle. and everyone is oh so happy there. Everyone has annoyingly happy. I found. Everything is just so bloody perfect. There was no sense of adventure. There was no calling to do anything but like fit your place within the village. And well, one day I found we had a church in town of the Holy Bow, Golden Bow, and one day how young was I? I believe I was 4 years old, 4 or 5. And I saw the knights come home for the first time. And I just thought they were absolutely glorious. And there was a festival held, and they told about their deeds that they had done in the world. And I thought I wanted to do that. So, I think it was quite the next day. I was quite begging my parents to join such a thing, and they didn't actually really take a liking to it. Because you see, they're knights. And he's gone.
Goodbye.
The fuck, bro?
He had to.
Oh,
There was a cat thing. He was trying to come through the bars. I can still hear you, though.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Anyways, because they're knights, they were just kind of scared of my safety, but I did end up joining, but I was too young at that point. But as soon as I could start school, I essentially did so at the church. And from there forward, I was, I guess you could say, yeah, trained. I was schooled in all ways. And then when I was old enough to start combat, I did so. And yeah, I won't give you the whole spiel on how that goes. That's how I joined.
Oh, that's very fancy. I was just told one day to start beating people, or I get beaten, and that's how it happened.
that sounds about right.
See?
Asta,
Ew.
make a wisdom save.
Ah, shit.
Oh, your trauma trigger.
Oh, trigger time. Let's go.
He's gonna go eat a dragon man after this.
14.
Oh no.
As Asta's talking,
What
he's
a
got a
dragon,
big
isn't he?
smile on his face. There's almost a glint in his fangs. And you would see this strand of drool begin to just spill out of the corners of his mouth. Asta,
Do I see this?
yes, Asta, you start to get hungry. You don't know why. Like you smell something delicious in the air.
He's just gonna. Oh, sorry. Oh, I smelled really good food, I think. And he's gonna look around for it.
Hey Magnus, do you want to switch seats with me for a sec?
Okay.
Oh, I see him.
I'm just gonna
I was
scoot
going
right here.
to, yeah, sure. I might as well ask you my question then. So you had something involved with bringing back Asta from the dead. What the fuck is up with that?
I
Oh,
was gonna ask the same exact thing.
That's a really good one.
Let's go.
The power of friendship is so strong, man.
I know that is a lie.
You just
No,
Uno,
just like
you just
deadpan
hear Uno
stares
go, wow.
Hey, my turn, right? No,
The air at the table
I
gets
don't know. You
cold.
didn't answer the question.
Why is the air at the table getting cold?
The air around the table gets cold. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna be right here.
Yeah, the two of you get up and swap spots.
Why is Austin moving?
No, I'm
No,
next
he's
to.
switching Magnus, so he can
oh.
be next to Asta. Yeah.
All right.
In case he gets hungry.
Ah!
Uh,
Oh.
Oh.
I think I tried moving at the same time and it screwed things up.
As Malachi, you'd see Drathanar in the corner.
Okay. Is it really that bad?
What?
That you can't share how you brought Being big.
You did say you weren't in trouble.
We're not in trouble. He's not in trouble.
I don't
So what
think
the
I'm.
fuck is up with that?
What
I
happened?
should know it's not the power of friendship, or else he would have come back without that, right?
Eh. There's.
As you go to speak, Malachi,
Uh-huh.
you begin choking.
Oh, you're like me.
Maybe.
Yeah.
not
And you
just one
spit up bloody thorn roots.
Oh my!
time.
You take
Oh,
2
you're
points
not
of damage.
You're
You
not
don't stand
like-
back up.
You
I
know
come
what?
over to Malachi. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
They are covered in a black, rich earth, but the roots
Oh my-
themselves are rotted. And if you break them within your hands, they are filled with veins, nerve endings.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I don't think we should press
Malachi.
Okay, that was too much of what the fuck is that, but what the fuck is that?
After I do crush it, and there's just veins in my hands.
Yeah, and nerve
blood.
endings, and yeah, blood and muscle and
Neat.
I reach into my bag and I grab a jar and I put it,
put it in the jar. Yeah.
close it, and put it back.
Okay.
And then I take a drink.
Your throat burns. It hurts the drink, but
I grab one of the napkins from the table and I put some of my water from my water skin on it and I start cleaning off Malachi's hands.
Like a true mother. I can't believe you got spaghetti sauce all over yourself.
Are you alright, Malachi?
I'm fine.
Are you? As I'm wiping the blood off his hands.
You know, I might not remember any of this tomorrow, and maybe none of you will. Who knows? You probably will. But this is new to me. So really, your guess is as good as mine.
You really shouldn't eat key pointy things like
Yeah,
that.
you'd think
I
I
agree.
would learn, huh?
Yeah.
I don't even know where you found the brambles to eat.
And it just
Just what
pinches
my
the
heart
bridge of her
looks like,
nose.
I
just-
guess.
Did we catch what was the last thing we caught from him saying? You know, there
nothing.
are other
He
beings.
just tried to speak, and that happened.
So
there
what
was-
was the?
No words came out.
I'm like rubbing his back. You know, he threw
Yeah,
up, so I
he
rubbed
threw
his
up.
back.
Yeah, see, we can't really
Do
talk
you want some
about it.
water?
Yeah,
It
probably.
didn't happen to
I
you.
gave
though,
him my
also.
water skin.
No,
Took a sip.
I don't
He
eat weird
threw up.
things like
My boy threw up.
He threw up!
He's gonna be standing in my doorway later.
No, I flew up.
It's like that image of the cat that I post sometimes, which is he's got like puke all over his mouth. He's just like, eh.
So, you know, I really can't tell you what the fuck is up with that.
Okay,
Excuses.
Malachi, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Ooh,
that is fair.
puppy time.
Ah, woo. We need to get you to level 6, you know, so you can increase saving throws.
you are
Yeah.
not.
Is it wisdom? 9.
As you kind of shrug and knock back the water skin, tilting your head, as you bring your head back down, the bar is quiet. You see everybody in the bar with vacant white eyes staring directly at you, slack-jawed. Everyone at the table is dead, withered, and wrapped with these thick bramble vines, similar to those that you just spat out. All of them wrapped and binding them into the chair, piercing into their neck and consuming their life force. You just hear a collective, "Speak no word," as you blink again, and all of this returns to normal.
Malachi looks like he just woke up from a cold sweat. Like a nightmare.
Maybe we go to bed after Flint's performance as I keep rubbing his back.
Can we get something to eat first?
What are appetizers?
I love.
Anyway, how about we and I grab like the nearest tankard to me. We just celebrate a toast to the fact that Oz is back and alive.
Yes. I hold up my fruit punch.
Oh, yes.
Mint holds up her drink as well.
I hold up my water skin because I'm away from my drink right now.
To Asta and Malachi, who somehow helped him, but we don't know how, but let's not push it.
I like your energy, Mint.
You're here.
As each of you toast, drink, Flint, you are called to the stage, or the desk, as the crowd begins to gather, as the humming of the walls begins to dampen, not stop, but dampen.
Cool.
People are getting a little more rambunctious as the evening goes on. The drunks are quite loud.
If I may, Mr. DM.
Yes.
As I approach the desk, you all see... You see a different Flint than you're used to seeing. He suddenly has a more confident walk about him. For once, he seems relaxed. Like this desk is his home. And for Flint, everyone fades away. It is just him and his fiddle. And he plays a variety of different songs throughout the night. One in particular, I did prepare something, goes a little something like this. I can't cast this healing any longer. My friends are all now cast upon the floor. What started as a small brawl has grown tougher. I only wish I had spell slots to heal them so. And even as I ponder, I'm keeping you in sight. I will do whatever I can just to get out of this fight. I'll give it all and strike swiftly with all my might. 'Cause I can't cast this healing anymore. I've forgotten what we're down here fighting for. It's time to find ourselves an open door and leave this dungeon floor forever. 'Cause I can't cast this healing anymore. I've forgotten what we're down here fighting for. And if I have to call upon Pelor and cast Dimension Door, baby, I can't cast this healing anymore.
As the crowd erupts in applause, everyone cheering and screaming. You even get a rumbling drum applause from tusk takers, as most of them have their instruments away, but Lincoln still has his drum kit on as you hear this as everybody begins clapping, cheering. You are kind of ushered off of the desk as the host still wants to do his job, but he pats you on the back. Very nice, sir. See. kind of guides you back to your table. People begin gathering their seats once more, and people kind of begin coming around and tapping you on the back, grabbing your hand and shaking it. Wonderful job, wonderful job. Everyone just congratulating you for such a beautiful performance. And as the night begins to die down, as drinks are had and rounds are bought for you over and over again, for those who partake in drinking for the course of the rest of the evening, I need constitution checks. Or sorry, saves from all of them.
After Flint does his performance, I do a little clap on his back. I'm like, amazing, Flint.
Thank you. You really liked it?
I give him another gold piece.
As
You did good, Flint.
Thanks, Kadan.
can I get those checks, everybody?
Yeah.
But
Who's
yeah,
drinking for the rest
after that, I go drink my tea. and
Okay.
I let everyone know I'm going to bed.
I want to
Oh.
talk to you before you go sleepy time.
We can
Don't
talk
want
upstairs.
my book now either.
Jesus.
So was this a con?
I need a con save. Like we're progressing time. So
14.
I need a con save for whoever's continuing drinking and then going to bed, and then everybody else can just go to sleep or go upstairs to go have your
Tomorrow,
conversations.
Magnus, if that's alright.
I did not.
Okay.
All for Flint.
All right, Flint, you get progressively drunk with all the shots and drinks and things that people are buying you. You get wasted. Malachi? 14?
14.
You black out.
I went upstairs at some point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Malachi would disappear into the crowd. And as the crowd begins to dispersing, you're realizing your friend has already left the tavern or went upstairs somewhere. Mint?
19.
You get like good and drunk, but you're kind of in enough control that you're like, I need to go to bed. It's time. If I drink any more, I'll throw up.
It was CP time, yeah.
The mint is EP.
He's EP, needs a CB.
Asta, are you going to continue drinking?
Yeah, dirty 20.
Okay, you get good and drunk. But I want to go over yours after. What are the rest of you doing?
Don and Uno are Magnus are discussing, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess once I'm going upstairs with my tea, Kadan catches me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have a chit chat.
Well,
was
we
that
could talk upstairs.
Spooky noise. What the shit?
What?
I don't know. I just heard come from the music, and I'm like, what the fuck was that?
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I'm going up these.
Okay. What?
Magnus would be going too.
Okay. All right. All right, Kadan and Uno, that conversation to be had.
I'll let her start setting up.
Well, you're catching her before she's even in the room. You guys are going far too.
Oh.
Okay. So Kadan and Magnus went up the wrong steps. It's the steps where
same stairs.
Okay. I only saw the two of you. I'm not picking you guys up. Just go back down the stairs you came.
Wait. Like all the way to the first floor?
Go all the way to the first floor. Go to the steps where the concierge is.
Bye-bye.
You guys are going up to go fuck Dominic.
Oh God, no!
Yeah. You guys are
Wouldn't
going.
that be dark? Malachi walks in and Uno's there. What the shit? Yeah.
Yeah.
No!
I won't remember any of this.
I've had weirder three-ways.
No!
Oh no, there was something I've been meaning to ask you for some time now. I think it was back on Grand Ship, and you were being stubborn about introducing yourself. And then I said, don't worry, her name is Uno. And then you were like, that's not my name. What the fuck was that about?
Don't know if I'm still playing that game.
I genuinely hope the rest of the campaign is just that's how Kadon asks people things, and the game just never ends for him. He
When
plays
He
forever.
wants to know something.
New dialogue unlocked.
Yeah. It's like when someone like starts saying a word, like they pick
This
up.
will affect
Yeah,
Kadon.
they pick up a word that they think is cool, like, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna make this phrase my whole personality."
Well, I never had a name, and when I was in the pit, I took up the name Mongrel. I wasn't given the name Uno until Paladins bought me from the arena.
But that is your name now, yes?
Uno is who my mentor wants me to be. But I am Mongrel.
So because I go and commit massive acts of terror and I destroy Torgora, does that make me bear?
That was the bear.
But everybody calls me bear. They do not separate. There's not difference to outsiders. I am bear and I am Kadon.
Yes, but let me put it this way. You love bears, right, Kadon?
I like Mishkala, yes. And other bears, I guess, too.
Words can have different meanings for different people. And to me, mongrel's not an insult. Mongrel is what they called me because I was defiant, because I refused to tremble before them and listen to what they said. So to me, it's not an insult. It's who I am. It means I'll do what I want. It's who I need to be.
So what, you'll just always be actually mongrel, you'll never truly be Uno? Because I know. What?
The thing is, for what my purpose is, for what I need to do, I can be Uno when I need to. But mongrel's who I am.
Well, I don't care if you don't see mongrel's insult. You are Uno to me. You are Uno to everybody down there.
I know.
Just like Kadon is your friend, Bear is not. You know, Kadon, that is not my real name. When Kraken brought me on board, they only ever called me Bear at the arena. That was my title, always. I was too young to remember my own name. From my mother, the Kraken helped me make my name. So, yeah. But that does not mean that Kadon is the most important name to me. Because it is mine. I made it. You should do the same for yourself and Uno. Own your name. If I continued to go by Bear, if I did, these invisible chains that held me to that arena would stay. need to be free of that place until I am ready to destroy it.
Just gonna pat his arm. Don, I think you'll come to understand as we move forward, as we share the same goal of destroying the arena, that though our stories are the same, we're two very different people.
I think that the only difference between you and I is that you were there a lot longer than I was. And you had longer to break. Which means it just takes longer to put you back together.
There came a moment for me in all my years of living that I just knew, speaking with other people, seeing how they live, especially now that I'm not living in isolation, that something inside me was broken and it can never be fixed.
As this conversation's going on, Magnus would now be kind of like walking up to the group, the two of you talking. His book in hand. Very clearly hear him, as he's still wearing his armor.
Yeah, I don't stop talking. Magnus can hear too.
Is that all for that, or?
Unless Kadan has more to say.
I'm just trying to wrap up the things for the evening so we can move on to this day, because if we end the session on the same day, I'm going to lose my mind.
The last thing I'll just say is that that arena broke all of us in unique ways. And hopefully one day you'll share what possibly caused that for you, so I can try to figure out you. Well, that's what I shared today with Nico is only the surface of what the sadist did to me. And she broke me more than I let on.
A very drunk Mint would stumble past all of you now, as well as you would see a very drunk Flint also walking upstairs, being guided by a number of other people, just helping him up the stairs.
I help guide Mint.
Yeah. However, what you don't see is Asta. Asta. Downstairs, you feel this urge building in you. The intoxicating aroma in the air begins to dissipate as you see Drathanar leaving. Make a wisdom save.
Natural 20.
Okay. You have the urge to follow him. It builds and it builds. Because you rolled a natural 20, I'll give you the choice whether to follow him or not. You see, he meets a number of other Dragonborn, a red and a white Dragonborn outside.
All the flavors
I
of
would
the
say
rainbow.
he would start to go upstairs and then start to kind of trail outside.
As you begin kind of trailing outside, the sounds of the crowd dissipating, sounds of people drinking and singing to themselves. A few people trying to like, no, it went. Okay, so it's, and they're trying to like recreate Flint's song, but they're not quite able to. As the three of these Dragonborn are talking, Drathanar just gives you a nod and a wink as he takes off. The other two Dragonborn are talking, and then with each other, walking down the steps, and conversation that falls on deaf ears as it just becomes absent mumbles to you. Make another wisdom save with disadvantage.
6.
Okay. As you begin following them, they hug each other, and the white one splits off. Walking around the same direction as Drathanar, up the street and towards the stage. The other cuts into an alley. I give you the choice again. Do you follow or do you turn around? As the sounds of the bustling street are building, and you begin to hear the things around you again. But
He's gonna stand there at the crossroads and kind of like bite into his hand and then reach out in his mind to Malachi and be like, Malachi, it's happening. I need help.
Malachi, you get nothing. As you are gone, you are faded into a existence of feeling. It's a kind way of saying you fucking.
He'll try a couple more, but Malachi, listen, I really need help right now. I'm not sure. Uno, are you there?
Do I hear it?
By this time, you would have been settling in and sipping on your tea. If that was still your plan for the evening. So you would be
Yes.
in the wakes of knocking out.
Am I able to say anything?
You would kind of hear the calling, but it would be like kind of when you're going under anesthesia, you're not sure which words were said. Like you're kind of unsure of what's the tea and what's real.
Oh. Everyone in the room I'm in is just passed out, right?
Yes.
I'm not asleep yet.
Well,
Is Kadana in the same room?
I don't know if whoever's going in what room, that is on you. But
Probably in the same room as Kadan, but all I get out is Asta. Where?
Asta,
Kadan.
make another wisdom save.
Asta.
As you see the person kind of
Asta's not there.
stumbling a bit, trying to look for their key.
I got a 4.
You start
What are
walking
you
down the alley.
I look at Kadan and I just point at my head because I'm hearing in my head, but I'm not sure. Asta.
I'm gonna ask everybody to go down to whispers except for Asta, please.
Do I need to go find him?
And with that, we're gonna go on break. So when we come back, everybody can go on whispers. We'll be right back. Snazzy, thank you for the wonderful song. Holy shit!
Yes, Snazzy.
It's very pretty.
My boy!
No!
My son!
Oh
I
my
have
God.
been holding on like these like urges. I've just kind of been rolling myself, but you started talking about them, and being aware of. Man, I don't got a drug problem. I'm gonna tell everybody I don't got a drug problem. Makes you really think about drugs a lot more. When you're thinking about it, it lowers the DC. So yeah, some tasty scents in the air. Yeah, well, we're gonna be on break, and we'll be right back. We'll see how that plays out.
raided.
I'm kidnapping all of you. Hello.
We've been kidnapped.
Where is our boy?
Asta, Cam's still not back, so
Oh,
we're coming back from the break because we've been gone far too
There's a
long.
raid.
There's a raid! Welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you. You're just catching us at the perfect time. As each of you begin to go to sleep and get rests for the evening, enjoy the company of others. Flint, you have a number of suitors that ask, but then see that your room's rather packed and just tell you maybe another night. As you all rest off from the alcohol.
Asta's back.
I know, I see. Uno, you drifting into a slumber, leaning against Mint's bed. Kadan, you interpret what Uno says. This Asta, where, as she drifts off into a slumber, you walk over and look over the railings of the bar. And you don't see him. But you do see a number of people leaving with each other. People that clearly didn't come with one another. Even Liam is leaving with two individuals wrapped around either arm as he walks off rather happily.
Do I see like Allison turning on
You
us?
see Allison sitting at the bar, having a drink by herself.
Where's Stumpy?
Stumpy is in the room.
Allison. Just gonna look over the railing.
She looks up. What
What have you seen? We're good.
What do you need, Kadan?
Have you seen Asta?
No.
He didn't come up with us, and Luna was asking about him.
Liam and Esric found company for the night, so maybe he found company, or a few others went off to head over to the depths of hell.
Well, Kadan doesn't know about the crush, so he does not have the right to assume otherwise. So, alright, all good for him, then I will,
Kadan, I know you're not one for room and board. Do you want to just come sit with me?
Oh, certainly. And now we'll go sit with Allison.
She gets you a non-alcoholic drink of your choice, and the two of you.
Fruit punch.
The two of you go and sit outside on the steps and just drink and enjoy the evening air. The mountain air is cold at night, though the jungles are typically very hot. You can smell the rain in the air. The clouds beginning to come in, obscuring some of the stars, and a slight wind is beginning to build. A storm is a-brewing.
That reminds me of home.
Asta, would you like the rest of them here to witness what might occur?
I mean, sure, they just have to sit and they can't do nothing about it, so.
Alright.
I am the storm that's brewing.
Okay, Virgil.
I am the storm that is approaching. Stumbling down the alleyway, you begin to walk closer and closer. I misspoke earlier. The other Dragonborn walked away down the same direction as Drathanar. The White is the one that you followed into the alley. Fumbling with their keys and clearly just trying to unlock their little secret home they have down one of the many alleyways old Concordia has to offer. They pay no mind to you. Everyone keeps to themselves here. As you begin stepping forward slowly, you feel the grit of your teeth as if they're stretching out of your gums. You are hungry, and you can't explain it. You feel a rumble in your chest, like a growl that just can't quite escape. Your eyes just absently twitch as you watch them, staring through your eyebrows. As they open the door to their home and enter, and they close the door. You take a few more steps forward. Just touch the handle and push slightly. It's not long. What are you doing?
Am I back in control of myself at this point?
You are still following an urge that is there, but you're not out of control. But this is the most you've followed an urge.
He's just gonna keep biting that hand, so it's gonna be bleeding like crazy at this point down his arm, cut dripping off his elbow. He'll just keep kind of touching the door, kind of like squeezing it, like the handle. And then he's going to slowly back away and start going back down the alley, but he's going to keep looking over his shoulder, hand and mouth. Try and maintain control, even though he's fighting really hard right now.
As you get to the edge of the alley, a hand touches your chest.
If I had have known any better, you were gonna drink them dry. And I've met a few vamps in my day.
As Drathanar, the black and purple accented dragonborn, keeps his hand on your chest, one opposite hand on his dagger.
But I've seen you in the day, so what do you got planned, sugar tits?
I don't know what you're talking about. I was just following that way because it had smelled really good. I wanted to see where it was coming from. But then they went in the house and the smell went away. But now it's also back, and he'll look at him.
You know, I heard.
Yeah, turn the music down a bit. It's very loud in my ears.
Also what I'm doing too, because I'm like, it really picked up there for a second.
Yeah.
You know, I heard about you, Drokir. You little mistakes of good intentions. I've heard about you being inclined predisposed, if you will, to cannibalism. Most of them are lowborn in Angrathul, hungry, always wanting more. And when you have no food, when you're starving, it's, well, options are slim. It's eat or be eaten. Generations of that, it breeds a disposition.
He grins, a very toothy grin.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never grown up in anywhere with Drakthir. As far as I'm known, I was the only one where I was found.
Doesn't help. Change what you are.
Make another wisdom save.
2. Because there was a natty 1.
The drool pooling in your mouth. Your hand twitching. You are hungry. So hungry And as your vision kind of begins to tunnel, you hear the circus. You hear the rattling of your chains. You hear the ringmaster's voice.
You're not gonna eat, kid. You're not gonna eat unless you fight. You know the natural order.
The sounds of cracking whips.
He's just gonna mumble that you're not going to eat if you're going to fight. He's gonna keep mumbling that under his breath. The tunnel vision staring at him.
Drathanar begins pushing you backwards into the alley, drawing his blade and just kind of holding on to it, but not aiming it or pointing in your direction. He stares at you, almost like he's examining you.
He's just gonna keep kind of staring, like zoning out, clenching and unclenching his hands and kind of shuffling around. Almost like he's limbering up.
Okay. Make another wisdom save.
9.
You feel your heart pumping. And you begin to just remember. Looking up at the stars, the few nights where they used to leave your cage outside of the tent, where some of the guards used to give favor to you and not put a blanket or a tarp over your cage, where you could stare up at the shimmering stars, at the twin moons of Edgeridge, and you could just relax. You used to remember loving those nights. The nights where the little things would be forgotten. Where they would forget to douse all your food in salt so you wouldn't eat it all. Or they would forget to cover your cage. Or they would forget to lock your cage. The little slip-ups that would give you tastes of freedom. Tastes of what life could be. You shake your head and just push past Drathanar. The hunger is building. You hear him yelling absently, but unable to make out what he's saying, and you make your way to a cart, a fruit cart, and begin devouring. You pick up a mango and you tear into it, feeling the juice run down your chin. You grab an orange, the same thing, peeling away with just your teeth, tearing in, ripping through fruit, watermelon, all types of different fruit, destroying this cart. You would even hear the cracking of the wood as you're breaking into it, and even into some of the broken stores. But this fruit, it doesn't taste good. It tastes coppery. We'll come back to you in the morning. Uno.
Oh?
Yes.
As you begin to fall asleep, you hear a you open your eyes. Another looking around the room. Mint's asleep, her back to you. No one else is in the room. Kadan's not here. You see that there's a crack in the floor. Not an old one either, like a fresh crack. And then again, poof, poof, as you see the crack get bigger. Poof, poof. Yeah.
Stand up.
You're awake. You move and you walk over to the crack. Poof, poof, something under the floor. Poof, poof, bumping against the floorboards. Poof, poof.
Can I see anything?
You get on your hands and knees and peer down into the crack. You can see that someone's trying to pry between the floorboards. Panicked. They look like a child.
Okay, I start helping.
As you start grabbing at the floorboards, can I get a strength check?
Oh, yes. Strength. That is an 18.
As you grab and tear open the floorboards, ripping it open, you can see the darkness. And not a space between the floors, not the bar, but just solid cavernous rock that goes down for who knows how long. As you peer for a moment, you feel a foot in your back as you're pushed forward. As you begin falling, and falling, and falling, and falling. Drifting all around you, just hot air that then begins to cool. More and more. The dense jungle air, the humidity begins to fade as it slowly begins to feel like the cool air of coastal Verdulia once more. As you land in water, heavy, not deep enough to submerge. You have a pain in your knees as you slam into like a dense sand floor that is beneath the water. As you begin to open your eyes and look around, the liquid you land in is red. Water that has been so saturated with blood that is just permanently red. There are people slowly becoming visible as you stand up. Hundreds, thousands, all fighting, killing each other, beating each other to death. Weapons, their hands, each other, all in various states of disarray. Some rotted and withered corpses with just sunken eye sockets remaining. Others as alive as you feel, which is something you haven't felt in some time. You feel the air, the sand between your toes, the bloodied water at your ankles. The chaos all around you. But as these people fight, they don't make a sound. The clattering of weapons, the sounds of bone breaking against flesh, the screams of warriors in battle, silent. But you just hear the chanting of a crowd.
Can I move?
Yeah.
Is the fighting all I see around me?
Yep. It goes on for miles in every direction.
Do I recognize any of these people?
Make a perception check.
Oh, that's a really good question. Perception. 23.
You do. You recognize some of them. Other people in the pit that perished.
Start walking towards the fighting.
Oh, it's like all around you, like within
Oh.
10 feet, all in every direction, all around you, and goes for miles and miles and miles.
She sort of goes to touch the holy symbol at her belt.
There is no holy symbol at your belt.
Am I in my regular clothes?
You are in your rags from the pit.
I just slowly go back down onto my knees. And I clasp my hands together like I would to pray. And I just start reciting the prayers that I've practiced when certain things like this would happen. Just sort of, Lord Muhammad, have mercy on this your servant. See me through this sickness.
28 to hit.
That hits.
You feel a crack at the back of your head as your face slams down into the bloodied sand and the bloodied water and kind of collides into the sand that lays beneath. You get up, the water dripping from you as you turn and look back as the bear is just pacing.
Oh.
Prayers will do nothing for you here.
Do you say anything, or do you return to praying?
I just look very confused. This. Because I've never seen the bear unless I've seen him as Kadan, so. I just gonna look at him and I go, what?
$24 to hit.
That hits?
Another hit.
Am I taking damage?
No. At another hit at the side of your head. Someone kicking you as you tumble and roll. You go to get up. Not the bear, but a young individual. Genderless and without facial features. As if their face is constantly in a state of vibration, to where you can't quite make out who they are. They say something to you, but the words are backwards or in an order that you can't piece together. You hear in your own voice, "You're so clouded with the souls. You think you belong here."
Try and stand back up.
As you go to stand back up, you feel something holding you. Hands gripping your legs, your ankles, your thighs, as you see these small, withered, childlike hands rising from the sand and water to hold you in that kneeling position.
I struggle. I struggle to get up.
As you struggle to get up, you would hear behind you the metallic spider-like walking that echoes through your memory and gives you a sense of unease. This and the shuffling of metal-plated leather boots. As you feel a leather-gloved hand touch your shoulder and grip it firmly.
I look to see who it is.
As you go to turn around, you wake up. You were told by Grant, the cure for your memories is the tea. But you need to take the full dose. So one, like each night, things will slowly piece together until you start to remember things.
I stand up immediately. What time of day is it?
It is... You look outside, out the window, past midday. Mint is still asleep.
Midday? Oh.
Those who did not drink the rest of the night, we're going to pull back. Uno's still asleep. Mint is still asleep. Malachi is still asleep. Flint is still asleep. Kadan, Magnus, what did you do early in the morning? You would have gotten up around like 9, 10.
How was my conversations with Allison through the night?
Very good. She confessed that she doesn't sleep very often. It's kind of like every other night for her that she gets a full night's sleep. Mainly due to what she saw with the 40 nails. Like, she's got some residual trauma. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, she would have just spoke with you and like rested her head on your shoulder and just kind of talked with you throughout the night, and she would have went to bed or left when you decided to leave. If you didn't decide to leave, she would have stayed with you through the whole night.
I don't know. Kadan's way more cozy outside, so he probably pass out outside.
She would stay with you.
So yeah.
Does Magnus wake up before Kadan and maybe see this outside?
Yeah, you definitely would. As you kind of like, you bowed out of the drinking pretty early last night. You would have woken up first, and you would have seen him outside.
Magnus will just say to himself, like, raise his eyebrows, like, "Ooh, you sly dog, Kadan." Seeing her head resting on his shoulders.
Yeah, Kadan's just like, just like fucking mouth open, just. Yeah, and Kadan would eventually wake up, and Allison's still there. Oh, good morning.
I did not mean to fall asleep. It's kind of embarrassing.
Oh, it is fine. I sleep outside all the time.
I've slept outside, but not like this. I need to muster the rest of the others.
I want to stand up and help her up.
She stands up with you and just squeezes your hand for a moment. It was nice talking with you.
Of course. Anytime.
She nods. Kind of walks off, stops a moment, looks over her shoulder at you, and continues walking.
Kadan just
over his head.
I'll walk in and see Magnus.
Magnus is eating waffles and fruit salad.
Oh, that just reminds me of that thing I was talking about. I'm gonna buy my motherfucking phone right now. Just a delicious picture of waffles.
Buy my phone for real.
I'm gonna buy my phone for real right now. I will get some of those, whatever those are. As I walk up to Magnus.
My favorite breakfast.
What are they called?
Where this is a waffle, and then this is just fruit salad.
I will take. I look at the waffles. How many does he have?
That you get 4.
Magnus has 2. Oh,
yeah, you get 4 per order.
How big are the waffles?
They're not that big. They're like Eggo
Like
size.
Eggos?
Yeah, they're not
Yeah,
that. They're not super big.
not like waffle maker size.
Nah, they're not huge.
I will get 3
4
orders of
waffle
waffles.
Okay.
Oh my.
As you guys eat breakfast, you enjoy your food.
Well, hold on. So, you and Alicent, huh?
What? So I'm like holding a waffle with my bare hands.
I saw you two sleeping outside together. She was resting her head on your shoulders.
Yeah, we had a nice talk last night.
You did, eh?
Yeah, she has trauma.
Don't we all?
Asta,
Yes.
you wake up pretty bright and early as the sun begins to hit your face in this alleyway. Your stomach hurts from just how full you feel. You must have ate your weight in fruit. But the cart wasn't in an alley, it was on the street. You're in the same alley you left Rathanar. But you still taste copper.
He's gonna like look down at his hands and stuff.
You are covered in blood. Your fingernails are all broken. Your clothes are
My
almost-
claws?
Your claws are all broken. Which is fine. They're like nails. They grow back. But
Yeah.
Drathanar is pushed up against the wall. Chest cavity ripped open. Heart, lungs, kidney gone. Most of his head has been bashed in. His throat is ripped open and jugular is strewn out. He has been devoured by a feral beast. You don't know what did this, but you are covered in blood. Maybe you tried to help him?
Yeah.
You don't know what happened.
He's just gonna kind of sit up all like stunned, and he's gonna check over his body to see if he can figure out what did this to him. And he's gonna look after that. He's gonna look around for footprints and be like leading away.
As you begin looking, you find your fingernails in his flesh, in his neck, and about 4 of them kind of dug into the back of his head. Along with broken pieces of brick and marble, where you bashed his head against the wall, cracking it open like that watermelon.
He's just gonna like drop to his knees and start like hyperventilating a bit, and then he's gonna reach out. Okay, Uno, I
Malachi,
need help.
you begin waking up as you hear this voice in your head. Dominic is just kind of passed out next to you.
Huh? I try to reply.
Your head hurts.
Fuck. Asa, what's up?
Malachi, I called for you and you didn't answer, and it happened. I lost control. I'm in an alley somewhere. It's bad.
Am I still asleep?
No, yeah, you're gonna be asleep until like midday.
Okay, so I don't hear this.
Nope.
I'm gone. Okay.
If you were just like snoozing, then you'd wake up, but because you were like sedated.
Asa, just stay where you are. I'm coming.
Okay.
And Malachi's gonna like get up, holding his head, look around. I remember nothing.
You remember getting drunk, going upstairs, and then it is just flashes of debauchery. You are very sore. Your arms, your legs, like everything. And you have a few love marks.
I just start trying to crawl out of bed.
As you crawl out, kind of Dominic rolls over. His back needs stitches. It's bad. The sheets are bloody. But but that's fine. You know, you didn't equate for claws.
Yeah.
That's where I'll leave that.
I'm gonna start. Try not to wake him up. Scoot out of bed.
Oh,
and start,
he's
gathering.
out. Like, he's snoozing.
Okay, I
Yeah.
start putting on my clothes back on.
Yeah, so you get everything.
If I look around, can I see any of his stuff real quick?
There is a chest at the end of the bed that is locked.
I look for a key real quick, like a minute, just scavenge.
With a quick kind of look around, there is no key that you can see.
Okay, I leave.
As you make your way downstairs, you would see the alley right around the corner from the bar. And you would walk into the alley and just see the carnage. Drathanar is torn, open, his limbs ripped off. He was brutalized.
Is Asta there?
Asta is just on the ground, covered in blood, his shirt torn open. But one thing you would notice are his wings are gone.
Asta.
He's just gonna look up. I don't know what. I remember fruit, and then I don't know. This is really bad.
Yeah. Huh. I go over to Asta. Is he are you standing or are you kneeling?
He's kneeling in front of it all. Yeah.
Daddy, now's not the time. I'll go over to Asta and take his hands.
His hands feel different. You've held his hand before. The flesh is fine, although he's coated in blood and kind of bone matter and bits of basically ground beef, or ground lizard, I guess. But his scales feel hard. Almost crusted over.
Oh god, shit.
Kind of.
Oh. Huh. Okay, Asta, we're gonna deal with this.
What do I do?
Well, first we're gonna get this blood off your hands, and I'm gonna take
Oh, he's
the underneath.
covered. He's
Like,
basically
fully?
he's peanut butter baby, but it's meat instead of peanut butter.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna I grab the cloth around my waist and I undo it and I start just cleaning off Asta as best as I can.
And wiping him down, cleaning him off. You're able to clean up his face. If you threw your cloak over him, you could hide most of it on his clothes.
Okay, I'm gonna look around to see if I can find is there an empty cart or anything around? A crate, box, something?
There's a couple crates nearby. Within the alley.
Are they big enough to put parts of a body into?
You could put the whole body. When I say that Drathanar is brutalized, for the sake, apologies for the squeamish. The full list is his arms have been pulled out of their sockets. The legs are broken in every major section, so thigh, knees, shins are all snapped. His chest is ripped open, like completely to where his rib cage is not recognizable and more of a paste than anything. And his head has been completely bashed in.
So I'm gonna start shoving his body into a crate
you
and make sure no one's looking.
Just a lot of like, it gets shoved in there. No one's really paying attention. It's still pretty early, and this is a party city through and through, so a lot of people are not up yet.
I put that stuff away. While doing that, I'm gonna take any like object that has been left over that might be like look important. I'm gonna take that and put it in the bag.
Okay. You could just add Girathanar's belongings, and we'll hash out the details later.
Okay.
We're going to tell the storyteller now. He was supposed to be watching all of us.
Were we supposed to know about that?
I'm not sure.
You get the idea that you weren't.
Probably not. He got unlucky and Mint and I spotted him.
Well, as far as the storyteller needs to know, we didn't know who he was.
I'm not very good at lying, but I'll try.
I don't need you to lie, Asta.
Mm.
We just don't speak of this.
Okay.
At least
What do
for
I
now.
do about my clothes and stuff?
We're going to go back to the inn.
You can salvage Girathanar's pants to swap yours out for now. So he's not walking. Like, he could basically, Asta can strip down into Girathanar's pants and your cloak. So he could walk around without people being like, why is he covered in goo? And, and meat chunks.
We're gonna go back to the inn. We're gonna go back upstairs. We're going to go into the room. We're gonna wash you.
Okay.
You make your way back to the Oasis of Carspider. You wash him up. The two of you at breakfast would see Malachi leading a disheveled-looking, borderline naked Asta in.
You guys want waffles?
I am very full, thank you.
Where did their wings go?
What are you talking about? He'll reach back.
I'm just gonna keep pushing him upstairs.
I mean, as we're going upstairs, he's gonna feel through the cloak. Does it feel like his wings were like ripped off or anything?
You feel, if you feel on your actual back between your shoulder blades, there is these large tumorous lumps on your back where you can feel the ridge bones of your folded wings as if the skin has grown over them again.
That does not feel right.
Come on.
Was that as awkward as it?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do insight.
Sure.
Hidon's just eating his waffles.
They're good waffles.
Are they covered in butter and syrup?
Syrup, no syrup, but they're covered in butter, and then they give you some syrup to have with them.
Oh yeah, he sees Magnus with the syrup on his. He puts syrup all over his.
Yeah.
And once again, eating with his hands.
Yeah, you are the stickiest.
Gonna get those sticky.
You are the stickiest man in the world. Uno's in a medical induced coma, but she feels some disturbance in the force.
That's what pulls me out of it. Just
Yeah.
on sticky again.
And he's touching everything.
Yeah.
Touching every. Oh, fuck.
He's sticky and he's going for the remote.
I'm gonna jam the buttons inside the remote.
Oh, God.
I got a 12 for insight.
There's something off, but you're not sure what.
It's definitely more than just a night of hard drinking.
Yeah. Like, he looked more lively than... He looked more lively when he got back up from the dead than he did just now. Like, there's something off here. As you all wash up, food is had. I'll say, for the sake of brevity, Mint, Flint, and Uno, you wake up.
Just with like a pounding headache, I assume.
Yes. Got that cotton mouth. You're just like, yeah.
Do I remember hearing Asta's voice?
Nope.
Yeah, it's pretty.
The last thing you remember is the conversation with Katan. You lose time before and after the tea.
I don't like that.
Well, it's rebuilding your brain. It's pushing the sand out.
Oh, like a pearl comes out of my ear.
You
Yeah.
just like slap the side of your head and some sand pours out.
Yeah, it's fixing your memory, so it's gonna have some effects.
I go to reach for my water skin, and instead I get my gourd and I drink out of that instead.
All
Oh
right.
my god. Little hair of the dog.
Yeah. But I offer Mint my water skin while we're still up here.
Mint will happily accept.
Chugs it. You all head downstairs. Asta, you come downstairs. Dressed simply. Your coat's gone. Like
clothes to fit me.
Like you have your coat, but your shirt's all torn. Your undershirt is all torn.
Yeah.
You're wearing like darker pants. But it's about midday by this point. So what do you all do?
My coat was shabby.
Magnus, I think these will taste really good with peanut butter.
As I come down the
They
stairs,
do. I've had it before.
I go, oh, Bahamut.
It's all in his beard.
It's in his. It's in his.
Everywhere.
It's in his.
I told him to use utensils.
It's in his beard. He's all sticky.
No, don't keep your hands to yourself.
I wanted a napkin. I
Could
spilled
have
a
just taken
little.
one. You don't need to touch my arm for.
Oh, your sticky fur? No.
Oh no!
How does Asta look to me?
Haggard
Missing wings.
and missing wings.
Chicken wings.
Where are your wings? Are you alright?
I'm not sure. And he'll kind of like motion for her to lift up his shirt to see his back.
You would all see. Again, gonna do a little bit of a warning for the squeamish. His back, you can see these faint, dark veins going kind of up his back from his legs. You could see these small bumps all along his back. Just gotta turn the crowd down. These small bumps all along his back that look to be scales, but underneath the skin. You can also see where his wings were, the folded, as if they were folded up as small as they could get up against his back, and the skin itself had grown over, and are just touching and holding them down. You can even see, as the light hits it, the detail and color of his wings as they're pushing up against the skin and stretching it oh so thinly.
My
Touch
God.
the skin. How does it feel?
Hot. And
Asta, can you tell me what you're feeling?
Dry.
Sick.
Can I do like a medicine check?
Sure.
I don't know what to do.
Magnus will assist.
Do I get
We're right at the
Advantage.
breakfast table doing this too. Yeah.
Concerned mom has no boundaries. 19.
Looking him over, he reminds you, in the immense cold of Verdulia, some of the lizard folk would molt. That's what this reminds you of. You're not sure how this would work, because some Dragonborn molt, but not most. But him being a Drokir, the cross between humans and Dragonborn, you don't know how it would work with flesh. It might kill him.
Does your back hurt?
Does my back hurt?
It feels raw. Like a fresh tattoo. Like it's a very raw and irritated feeling.
It doesn't really hurt, but it doesn't feel good.
I have my hand on Asa's back, but I sort of lean to Magnus just so only he can hear. I've seen this before, but only with lizard folk that molt.
Isn't molting shedding the skin?
Yes.
This is like reverse molting. It's growing over his wings.
It looks like they're trying to come out.
It's like it's growing underneath, and then yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how this is going to work. He has flesh, he's not fully scaled.
It hasn't fully scaled. It could cut his wings free, heal up the wounds.
We need to have a talk with Asta for that.
Obviously.
Are my hands kind of all fucked up looking too, like my back?
All of your scales that are exposed naturally are dried and darkened. They're like a dark green.
So he is like molting. Oh god. Yeah, as I look at the rest of his body, and I'm not saying anything, but I'm just like pointing it out to Magnus of like this is what molting looks like.
It's natural.
For
Maybe
the
not
lizard
cut the
folk.
wings free.
I've never seen anything like Asta. I don't know what we should do.
Neither have I.
Maybe let it happen naturally.
Wasn't there someone in the back ends? Also a Drokir.
A cat jumps on the table.
Maybe yeah, I pet the cat. Like maybe we as I keep
No
talking.
cat hair in the syrup, please. No cat hair in the syrup.
Maybe it's best we go find them. See what's going on with Asta.
Okay. How are my
Yeah.
horns too? Are they kind of dulled as well?
They're your horns, all your scales, the kind of discoloration in your flesh, your colors are muted. Like when you add black to green.
Yeah.
And your scales
Running
are dried. Yeah, you're running kind of warm. Your scales are dried, and some of them are cracking.
I sit Asta down and I get him some water. And I have my water skin refilled too. All right.
From a
Everyone-
human standpoint, it kind of looks like he's got the flu as well, with the changing of the skin and drying and cracking, like dehydration.
Did you feel sick last night, Asta?
No. I felt hungry.
Right, I remember that.
Was I mean, this is what literally. Was it something you ate? Like literally, what else can I ask besides that?
I mean, it might have been. And he'll kind of like glance over to Malachi.
Do I see that?
Yes.
I look at Malachi.
He's doing what I'm doing, just like hesitating, like.
You both must have got sick from whatever thing.
What did you guys eat last night? I don't really
That
remember
drink.
much.
But you had it too.
I had it too.
No, but like the only thing that the both of them have done is the little thing that they can't talk about. So maybe they both got sick from it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's probably that.
Also, you got laid last night?
Oh yeah.
What is that?
I went looking for you, and it was implied that you left with someone.
No, I went out looking for food.
But there's food here, and it's delicious.
Yeah.
It's not the kind of food my body was wanting.
They have all sorts of food, like these waffles.
We were all fucked up last night, and he probably doesn't even remember.
What food was it?
Everyone eat. Asta, if you can, you don't have to, but
I
we
am
need to
not-
go talk to that Drok here and find out what we need to do for Asta. And maybe Malachi, if you're feeling sick? I go check Malachi too.
Medicine check.
I have to do things in the back ends too, so that works out.
There's a library there.
7.
Man. You have no idea if he's okay. Satyrs are weird.
Never,
I have to.
Have I ever seen a satyr? No, I haven't, because I
no.
asked him what he was when I first saw him.
But apparently, somebody in the back ends who can help me tame bear. Like that will happen.
Well, if it makes me feel better, we should go as soon as possible.
Yeah. I'm still fasting, so I just...
Make a con save. Asta?
Oh.
We can also get rid of the residual.
Right.
Back
22.
We do need to be careful on back ends.
Asta throws up on the table.
Oh.
Oh, my
My
boy!
my waffles.
What? No. Hold on.
Asta throws up blood, unnoticeable meat, black scales, and what looks like bone chunks on the table.
I Mint was scarred.
Mint disappeared.
ran away
I
after
can't
that.
handle this.
You killed Sarah.
No!
Yeah.
I think her
Oh,
internet
fuck.
blipped again.
I'm assuming there'd be fruit in there too.
No, that fruit was an entire hallucination.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, no, that never happened. You just blacked out, and your body gave a trauma response of, I'm eating fruit, yummy, yummy. When in reality, you were beating a man to death and cracking into his skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a trauma response, my friend.
Well, now I don't want to eat the rest of my waffles. This has ruined my
I
morning
just
and my
start,
appetite.
I grab a clean napkin and I'm wiping Asta's face off, and I'm like, what is all of this?
How about we all go to
These
one of
are-
the rooms, huh?
That
These
looks
are
familiar.
scales.
That's bone. This is blood.
Did you eat a lizard?
Keep it down.
You hear this as the person next to you gets up and leaves.
Oh no.
I've eaten a roasted lizard before.
It reeks, by the way.
Oh.
Does it smell familiar?
Oh, why would it smell familiar?
To you and your
I
dog
piece of
nose,
shit.
yeah.
What the fuck?
It smells like tobacco and oh, what's the word?
Flesh.
No. Well, yes, but I can't think of the word. No, the shit that you burn
Incense?
incense, thank you. Thank you.
It's a
Yeah,
weird
it smells
scent.
like tobacco and incense.
Tobacco and incense.
Also
Similar to how Drathanar smelled.
I see the black scales. I smell the smell, and Udu like covers her mouth.
How about we go upstairs?
Yes, and I like help Asta up, and I point at everyone, and I point upstairs and go now.
Magus is like half cleaning up. He's like, sorry, sir. I'm very, very sorry for my friend. Yeah. Ugh.
Magnus.
As they see you
Yes,
getting
good
up,
morning.
the servers that came and rapidly cleaned up Kadan's slaughter yesterday, his meal. They come to clean and they stop him and I'm like, kind of like servers when they walk up to a real messy table and then they kind of hesitantly start cleaning it. They get a bucket and
I take one of the black scales.
Okay.
Man, don't we miss prestidigitation, guys?
Yeah.
Yep. We gotta clean the entire mess up.
Yeah, we go upstairs. We shove into one room again.
Don't touch me, I'm sticky.
He's very sticky. As you all head upstairs and close the door to converse about the horrors of what just transpired. That is where we're going to end for tonight.
Yeah, we're definitely not getting to that gallop at the end of the month.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, hell no, man.
Homophobic.
Listen, you either get it at the end of the month or you got your bonding. I didn't skip over bonding. You can't complain.
Did we bond? So I feel like more people are sus of me and Asta more than
Yeah,
anything
we're
else.
You bonded. You guys had fun drinking games. You had good talkies.
Now there's trauma involved.
Well, there's trauma involved because he walked off and decided to eat a person. Hello, Raiders! Welcome on in.
There's no cannibalism happening here.
Yeah, cannibalism did not occur, I promise. Hello, welcome on in. But yeah, we will pick up next week. It'll be a good time. Yeah. How do y'all feel?
My boy, my baby.
I kind of wished that Kadan with his sticky syrup hands reached out to pet the cat.
No.
I was gonna
Smack your hand.
He's
kitties.
just walking around doing this with his sticky
Yeah.
finger.
No.
And I'm doing like this. I'm like, why are my fingers sticking together?
Like having syrup on your hands, to me anyway, is worse than glue. I fucking hate it. Like it is the worst feeling.
Kadan's gonna keep eating like this until somebody teaches him how to eat with a fork.
Uno's doing it.
This will be quite some time. But thank you all for joining. I hope whatever you were up to, Red, was a good time. I assume it was some D&D, but if not, welcome on in. Thank you for bringing your community our way. You did just catch the end of the session, though, as we are ending for the night. You can join us next week, though, for the continuation as they deal with Asta's
Actual cannibal.
Asta LaBeouf, and
Yeah.
they head into the back ends to speak with another Drokir. We did lose Mint right at the end. Her internet crapped out, unfortunately.
She went to the bathroom to throw up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was disgusted. I kissed that man.
Oh.
Relationship ruined.
Yeah. With that being said, next week's session will be a very special one as we will be in the middle of actually just starting the VTuber Summer Slam, a charity event where we are going to be working with Gamers Outreach to raise money for sick kids in hospitals to get them some type of entertainment and escape from the situation that they are unfortunately in. We're helping fund go-karts, and not the ones you drive. They are the Gamers Outreach carts, which are these kind of tall stands with gaming consoles and other things on them that allow them to play some games with their friends or other kids that are in the hospital with them. So we raised about $2,000 for them last year, so we're gonna shoot for that and beyond this year. We got a lot of fun stretch goals and other things like that, and we'll be going from the 21st all the way to the 25th, streaming every one of the days, raising some money for a good cause. We got lots of fun things planned. Does anybody have anything to shill, promote, plug?
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gay now. Congrats.
But with that being said, all right, I will be back tomorrow as I will be playing Layers of Fear, the 2023 remake, and that'll be a good time, hopefully. An absolute wonderful time. I don't know why there's question marks in that, Trelf, but I'll assume it wasn't a question. Pride? Be a tiefling, do crime. I agree.
Yes.
Sanctioned by Vec the Goblin himself. Can I also get a shout out for Vec the Goblin, please? Wonderful streamer.
You got it.
He does good things. I like that Goblo. Goblo?
Mhm.
Goblo. But with that being said, thank you for joining us. Thank you for our campaign-long sponsors, Tabletop Witchy and Gamer Sups. You can follow the panels down below and get 10% off from both of their sites on all your energy drink needs through Gamer Sups and all your tabletop RPG needs through Tabletop Witchy. I don't have anything else I have to talk about. The debut is next week. Check my Twitter for that. Woo. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah. Anyway, my brain is a paste right now. So good night,
So
good luck,
is that
roll
one.
high, don't die. Adios. We will see you guys next time. We'll send you guys somewhere. We'll send the raid going.